Right, folks, today I wanted to talk to you about Flux. Flux is a new, it's a text to image and also video tool that is getting a lot of traction. So I wanted to bring your attention to it so you can go and have a wee play. It is brought out by Black Fox Labs. Now, the original founders of this were Stability.ai. You will have heard, if you've been following me on my course there, that, it's the Stability.ai founders peeled off and ended up doing this under the Black Forest Labs brand. So they tend to, if they're following the same ethical line as Stability, they are supposedly ethical and, sourcing from relevant and only good data, and they haven't had any kickbacks. So, and people are touting that this is very good, that it is even better than Midjourney. And when they said that, I was like, okay, I'm going to go and test that baby out. So I would like to do that with you, and you'll have a chance as well to go and check it out yourself. So it's flux-ai.io, okay, if you want to go to it. It'll be in the notes anyway, but just for following the tutorial, you can do anime. They've got a metal kind of generator one as well, which I thought was something a little bit different. Flux Laura image, which is a lightweight model for fine-tuning, and quickly adapting large pre-trained models to modify, something you've already done. It's faster, and I think it's just quicker output from the sounds of it. Photo to video, so that will be fun to go and see, like how you can do one photo and then turn it into that. Wow. So incredibly fast, realistic and consistent motion. So that's something as well that could probably be used on socials if it works properly. And then we've got the video component of it as well. So it's not just images. And again, fast video creation, but I don't think they're very long, just to let you know, but you could probably string a few together. So that's going to be giving Runway a bit of fun and games if that is any good. And then the AI image generator, which is really what I'm going to focus on with you today, because this is where it's mainly getting its traction and is an alternative to Midjourney if you don't want to be doing, those prompts, or you want to just something a bit different to see comparisons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a comparative of what we can see in here compared to what it would appear and display in Midjourney. And I'm also introducing a third component called Ideogram. And Ideogram is yet another text to image. And this one has got, I have mentioned this one with you guys before, where you can actually put your text and it can do legible text. Now that's always an issue with AI, isn't it? Is just how legible is this stuff when we may have a fantastic image, but typically you have to take it out and put it into something like Photoshop or Canva to then start putting in text. But as you can see here, really good. So Ideogram is another different option for you. So let's just go hop on over here to Flux. I might just take you to the pricing side of things. It's just around about $10 for 5,000. They work on a credit system, 5,000 credits. So they reckon that gives you around 50 videos, around 83 odd images, or Image Maxes. And then, it's here. You can basically see, and they've got a 20% off by the looks of it at the moment. So I think they bill monthly. I can't see an annual option there. All right, so that's one thing. So anyway, let's go back to where we were and we will see what the differences are. So let's go to here, and I'm going to go with Let's see. Okay, I think we had more options here. I wanted to see more. Here we go. Let's go to here. Click on more to find out more. And that's when this I found a little bit clumsy. They could have that on that previous page, in my humble opinion, just to improve the UX, the user experience there. But here you can see the kind of things that it can come up with. I mean, it really is incredible. I mean, now she genuinely, normally it's the eyes that, give it away. And man, yeah, she does look still a little bit glossy, and I can still tell that she is AI. She's a little bit too, yeah, shiny, I guess you could say. Let's have a look at this lady here, because you can also tell, and with people in the background. But you see, I can still tell that's AI. I don't know if you can, but yeah, I can tell that is not human. This one looks more human to me and realistic. Anything giving it away there. See, now I would be more inclined to think that was actually a real person. Wow. Okay. So that is amazing. Really amazing. Let's just go and do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to food just for a bit of a change. Let's go to get pancakes. Let's do pancakes. And what I'm going to do is, look, these prompts are not going to be exactly the same. It's quite a lengthy prompt that we've got here. You can copy that. Or maybe I'll just do that there, copy that. And let's go into Midjourney. Now, guys, for those who are unaware, they are now have a capacity for you to create in Midjourney on their site. Let's see if how well it works. I find I still have to go into Discord to get better prices, better imagery. So let's see if it comes up with. Oh, sorry. Did it let me do? Oh, yeah. No, it's doing it. We'll see what comes up on that one, and we'll also see if we go into Discord. I've got my imagine/prompt now. If you want to know how to do all of this and you haven't done the Midjourney tutorials, please go along and do that. You will love it. There are so many different amazing prompts that you can use to get really fantastic outcomes for all your socials and your website. So hopefully that's coming now. Let's see if something's popped up on here. And here we go. Look at that. You see, that is very similar. Now, I would not know that that wasn't real. Okay, so let's go back here. Now, it is sharper, isn't it? The colouring. It's a deeper kind of richer there compared to this one, isn't it? It's not hugely different. Let's go to Ideogram. So here's what I was testing out earlier on. This was my prompt. An image suitable for Facebook that teaches people how to create AI agents to help them with their socials. And you can do your different sizes. This is an ideogram. So 9 to 16 obviously is for your mobile socials. And then square, obviously one-to-ones for your Instas and things like that. And also your desktops on 16 to 9 ratio. But here, look at the text. I'm just going on a slight diversion here. This got a bit messy, and he's pretty random. I don't know, he's just, doesn't tell you anything. But the fact that it understood that, creating AI agents to help with your socials, totally usable, and you can do an iteration on that, no problem. Anyway, so let's go and put this long one in there, and then we will do. What did we have the other ones as? 9 by 16s. No, was it square? What did we have? Didn't even pay attention. No, okay, no, you're right. You are right. So where was I? Here. I'm on the one-to-ones there. Let's see what it does. Skip the weight with the, okay, so basically, yeah, they're saying you can upgrade your plan, which we'll check it out in a minute. So ideograms being touted as really good for images with written text on top of it. So let's see what it comes up with, and then we can compare and say, this one is better than the other. Oh, wow. Isn't it interesting that all of them, that must be in the description, because they've all got the maple syrup or golden syrup just all drizzling down from the top. So that must be in there. I haven't actually looked at it. Anyway, not that it matters, but I just thought that's interesting. They've all done the same thing. Yeah, drizzles from above. That's all it is. And they've all done exactly the same thing, right? Dead in the center. Isn't that interesting? Totally irrelevant, really. But they are very similar. So it is pretty darn close. That one really is rich, isn't it? By comparison to, say, these ones. All right. Okay. Interesting, interesting. So there we go. You've got options, and it does give you different fall difference there. I'll just have a wee play with that. You've got three different ones in there, and I think that's just amazing. Then you can change out if you're not comfortable with, the image, ask it to do changes, and away you go. So I think that it's looking pretty good, and I have to say that Flux does look rather interesting. So go and have a tinker and a play. I just wanted to say Ideogram's pricings. Let's go up here and let's see what their pricings are before I dash off, and then you can get going, and then we will see. And then of course Midjourney still, the prices. I think they start at $10 a month, and then you can go from there. So I don't even know. It's not even wanting to load up the pricing. Here we go. Here we go. 10 slow credits, up to 40 images. Well, I didn't get 40 images today, did I? I only did 2 rounds. So that's interesting. Turn images into text with describe. Oh, okay. So now, of course, that's useful if you want to copy a prompt and take it over into something else, or you want to store it on your computer. Basic is 7 US. This is annual, and then it goes to a monthly, which is 8 US and whatnot. But go and have fun with those. I hope you enjoyed that tutorial, and I'll see you next month.